ministry that reaches out to young people in prison. We also reach out to children at school who are on the brink of maybe being excluded. It's my privilege now to introduce you to two great people, two good friends of mine now, Whitney and Eddie. I want to tell you a little bit about Whitney. Whitney is another statistic of a society that we live in. She found herself in a life full of crime, anger and hate. Before we knew it, she's involved with violence, and that was why she came to us.
I'm here because I was violent and I just lost my temper. I was just crazy. I'd do anything. Like if someone said go run in front of that car, I would have just gone and done it. Sowing just helps kids in difficult circumstances and just don't judge people. When I first got locked up, I wasn't going to get any visits because I live really far away, and my mum wasn't going to be able to come home. And Graham asked me what I wanted for Christmas and that. And I said I wanted a visit, and he's been doing it ever since. He's been bringing my mum. Obviously at first I didn't trust him because I'm not a very trusting person. I don't trust everyone straight away. So it did take him quite a long time, but obviously he's just genuine and he's just not a nasty person. He's just not got a nasty bone in his body. Oh, Julia's like my second mother, definitely. She's just lovely. I've never talked to anyone about stuff like my family and that because I'm very private about my family, but yeah, I feel I can talk to her.
Eddie is a really great lad. He was a confused, probably unsettled young boy who came into Hassockfield with all kinds of pain and hurt. And when we met Eddie, he was frightened of what was happening.
The reason I think I'm here is because I was in quite a bad environment. Before I was in a hostel, it was about 8, 10 lads and lasses, and every day it was always drinking and taking drugs, and I had to go with it, the peer pressure, because all my friends were doing it. So I got into drugs and just made us do things I normally wouldn't have done. Before I came to the centre, I was always out down the town every night. I mean, I didn't speak to my mum. I didn't visit my granny as regularly as I should. I didn't see them. I kind of neglected them, to be honest. When I first seen Graham, was quite intimidating, He's about 6'5", he's big built, he's got tattoos, a few scars, But he's a really sound guy, He's always polite, he's always, respectful of everyone, a gentleman. He just has really crap jokes. Changed a lot of my opinions on things, when I came in, I didn't like the police and things like that, and I would be happy to steal from somebody, but now, I look at it and it's not really worth it. My son's this person has just shown us that there's a better life and there's a right way to do things,
And Eddie became a mature, model, young person in that secure training centre. And he's found himself now out of Hassockfield. He's travelling up to London to see some of his art in one of the galleries in London. And that young man could really make something of himself.
What we get from Sowing Seeds is a superb service, absolutely. Graham and the team are our ministry. They deliver our spiritual guidance. So we'd want that to continue. He does an outstanding job for the kids, truly, truly wonderful job with the kids, but he also does a wonderful job with the staff. And me as well, actually. He keeps that clarity and that vision. What Graham and the team offer, I think, is hope. And without hope, doing what we do is, well, we might as well if we haven't got hope, we might as well just pack up and go home.
I think the best thing about Graham is that I do want to work with kids, and because Graham's been through this, and at the end of it, he's trusted and respected and worked by kids. It just shows us that people can change. I've got a lot more respect for Graham and Julia and what they do. And I've got a lot closer to my family as well, because Graham was telling me he'd fallen out with his family, his mum and his dad, and never knew his dad, and it's just made me realise what I've got and get closer with my family.
Sowing Seeds is just life-changing, really. It's just brilliant.
I often say that part of the heartbeat of the centre, of the responsibility of looking after 58 of the most challenging young people in the country, boys and girls, it needs a heartbeat. It needs somebody to be there, to give it reality, to give it life, and Graham's part of that, and he knows how important it is. not to give up on young people and to always follow through on your promises. And we'd urge anybody in the room that could help develop that to really do so, because trust me, it is worth it.
Here at Sowing Seeds, we believe that these young people, all they need is a bit of guidance, a bit of care, some love and someone to believe in them. The foundation of their lives has been totally opposite. So we want to thank you for coming tonight to watching this DVD, and we want to thank you in advance for all your support that you're about to give us. God bless you.
Chose to serve and not be served.